What's going on, Alex?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Chilling, my friend. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm doing good. Let me give you a background from my perspective. I started off as a staunch Republican.
Hmm.
I served in the military for 8 years, and I
Thank
usually
you for
made
your
fun of
service,
any
my friend.
Democrat.
Thank you for your service.
I usually made fun of any Democrat that was in the military that voted Democrat because we were guaranteed to get a pay cut every year that there was a Democrat in office.
Hmm.
Okay, so I come from a Republican side of the house. Even though I'm going to date myself, when Ross Perot was running for president, I switched from the Republican Party to independent.
Okay. Shout out to the
Okay,
Ross
and I've been
Perot, the
and
Ross
I've been
Perot.
exactly, and I've been an independent ever since then. So
Okay.
I look at both sides of the fence. I don't have a dog in the fight. I look at the person. I look at the politics and the different things that are going on. Obviously, my biggest thing that I look at is foreign policy.
Hmm.
I need somebody that's going to be in that office is going to be intimidating enough to every other country to think that they can come over here in America and do something that they're going to feel the full sting of what America has to offer.
So wait a minute. You sound like you don't want a woman to become president. Is that true?
Hey, women, I'm telling you, women are evil. Think
Well,
about it.
we know that they're
They could
evil,
be
but we
some of
also
your
know that
worst.
they're
They could be
emotional.
some of your worst enemies. Women
But
can
wait,
be
wait,
some of
wait,
your
wait,
worst
wait,
enemies.
wait, 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 Alex.
Opposed to it. Listen. Let me
Alex,
finish.
Alex,
I'm not
Alex. Hold
opposed
on,
to it,
Alex,
but I'm
Alex,
not for it.
Alex. A
Go
child can
ahead.
a child can be evil. That does not mean that other countries and their world leaders fear them.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you. I'm not arguing that point.
But would you want a
Plus,
woman to
women
be
are more
president?
emotional. Women are more emotional as well.
Would you
They're
want a
not,
woman to be
and
president?
no, not that I see coming up. I don't see any woman that can actually
Would you want any
stand the
woman?
test of
And
being
let's just
president.
say that they embodied all of the characteristics of a person that you would want to be president. Would you let her be president? Would you want her to be president?
I'm not opposed to it if they're doing everything right for the country.
Oh, Alex. All right, I'm gonna let you get to your point. I just wanted to understand where you were on this subject, but go ahead.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm not a male chauvinist when it comes to things like that. You know
I,
what I mean?
I,
But at the end of the day, I prefer a man to be running the head of the ship.
I am.
So, okay,
I'm a chauvinist. Listen, I'm whatever
right.
label that people want to make that makes it seems like men are toxic or their thoughts about where a woman and a man should stand as far as gender roles. Whatever it is that they believe that men should be labeled as, that's fine. Call me what you want. But at the same time, I do not believe, and I think that women are out of character by taking on leadership roles, especially leader of the free world. That's egregious.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Oh my God, Alex. Okay, go ahead. Let's get to it, Alex. What are your thoughts?
No, my basic thoughts is, when Trump was in office, and if you know anything about political agendas and laws being passed, how long in your mind does it take for a law once it's passed by the Senate to actually be enacted?
I'm not sure. I can't answer that question. I do
It
not know.
takes anywhere from 2 to 4 years.
Okay, 2 to 4 years. Okay.
So half of the time when you get a secondary president in office that don't get to run back to back, sometimes those presidents get to take advantage of other presidents' work.
I agree.
Okay. So just like unfortunately Perot split the vote for Daddy Bush and Bill Clinton got to go in office and he wound up benefiting from all the different laws that were enacted during the 2 terms of Daddy Bush. You agree?
It depends on what laws you're speaking of. I'd have to know exactly what it is that you're talking about.
Well, the ones that he took
Because
credit
I would
for,
say that during the
basically.
during the Clinton administration, the housing crisis was manufactured.
It started then. And so did, 3 strikes. That was his agenda,
I
the
agree.
3 strikes law. Okay. But before then, he was able to take advantage of some of the laws that were passed by Bush.
Like
There
what?
were some good years in there.
Like what?
I don't know. I can't specifically say it right now because my memory is nowhere close to where
Well,
it
then
used to be.
you can't substantiate that argument. I'm not going to let you be able to substantiate that argument if you can't be specific, because you
I mean,
can't
if
set
somebody Google it
laws that
for
they
me,
want.
I'm right now. I'm on a broadcast with you. I can't go and Google it myself to give you that basic information.
Well, you can give me a
But
general idea of what you're referring to. You was easily able to reference the three strikes law.
because that was one of the worst things he could have possibly done to the people,
Well,
especially
okay,
black
so
people.
here's the question though. Here's the question. What is your opinion on Trump?
He's not the guy.
Why?
He is not the man to run this country.
Why?
Not only ethically, morally, and the things he stands for overall
So you're a
are
feeling
not
type of guy.
beneficial. Wait, no, I'm not a feeling kind of guy. The things he stands for overall are not beneficial to the country being unified.
What specifically,
You know,
ethically and morally, did he do while president that would lead you to believe that he's not the person that
so
should
you don't believe he's a racist?
what?
You don't believe he's a racist?
No. And the reason why I don't believe that he's a racist is because he's actually benefited black people more than any other president before him, including President Obama.
How so?
Because President Obama did nothing in the benefit of black people, and specifically his agenda was more closely aligned with the alphabet community than black people. Whereas Trump, at the very least, gave black people a chance, especially when you consider all of his investments in opportunity zones. You're not familiar with that. He was the biggest contributor to historically black colleges. You don't want to take that into consideration. He absolutely told you the truth, which is what black people are missing. And he said that all of the things that has come before you, as far as the Democratic Party tethering you to their party in order to continue to keep you subservient and docile, has been the worst for you. Your schools is fucked up. Your neighborhoods is fucked up. And so he's been the president in a short amount of years that actually advocated for, allocated resources for, and continued to invest in the black community. More importantly, he pardoned more people, more black people during his term than any other president before him, including our former mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick, who I'm supposed to interview on Monday.
Okay.
You don't have
So
anything to
the
dispute
things
that?
that he's done, I'm not going to dispute anything because I can't. I don't know all the basis of where you're coming out with everything that's being said, just like you
What do you
can't fact
mean?
check
All of this
anything
is
I say.
public information. This is nothing that I'm saying crazy.
Same thing I was saying about Clinton. It's public information, but I don't have access to it right now, so I can't verify what you're telling me is true.
Come on, man.
It's coming from your information,
But
right?
okay, you asked me how. I gave you how. Now you have to
You did.
substantiate. Now you have to substantiate for me how he was bad, how he was morally and ethically bad for black people. Since you asked me the question as to how he
Okay.
was good for black people, I need you to help me to understand how he was bad for black people.
Uh, what does Make America Great Again
Wait, wait, wait,
stand
wait, wait,
for?
wait, 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 wait. You can't answer a question with a question. When you ask me a direct question,
Sure.
I answered it. Now you have to
MAGA,
answer
Make
it direct.
America
You
Great.
can't answer a question
Listen.
with a question. You
Okay,
have
I'm
to
going to
answer
answer
the
the question.
question.
I'm going to answer the question. MAGA, the way he started off with is Make America Great Again. The reference point of that is also white supremacy.
Oh, fucking.
As far as the background to going backwards in history when it comes to equal rights among the people. Why do you think the alt right went behind him and started following him and became MAGA supporters?
What do being a MAGA supporter have to do with being black? And what specifically did he do to take back black people backwards or do anything atrocious against black people? What did he do? Give me a law. Give me something that he said. Give me something that he enacted. Anything. Because I gave you several different things that anybody can go through and replay this and go and research. Give me anything.
I
Anything
will
that he
do.
did that was against black people.
I can't give you any facts right at this moment. I would have to go and do some research.
Meanwhile, the
Besides for,
president that you have right now has done plenty
I
of
didn't vote for
egregious
him.
things.
I didn't vote for him.
Who do you vote? Who did you vote for?
I voted for an independent.
Who?
You want me to remember 4 years? I can't.
Oh, come on, Alex. You're going to have to do better than that, man. You're not going to sit here and bamboozle me. Who did you vote? You know who you voted for. As a matter of fact, listen, I know everybody I stumped for. I know every dollar that I gave to specific campaigns. I know
I
specific issues that people were talking about at that particular time. You can reference all of these different things that happened as far as all of back and Bush, and you talking about the laws that happened back in the early 90s and things like that, but you don't even remember who you voted for less than 2 years ago? And that was not 4 years ago. It was less than 2 years ago. Who did you vote for,
exactly.
Alex?
I can't tell you that. I don't know.
Oh, Alex. Alex.
You're gonna put me on the spot. I can't tell you exactly.
Alex, you put me on the spot and you asked me a question. I'm putting you on the spot.
Hey, you're used to this. This is the first time for me being on your channel
Oh
like this.
no, Alex.
You don't put the
Alex.
pressure on me
Alex, you're
like
not
this.
gonna hit me with the fake
Come on.
news. You're not gonna hit me with the ooh shebang tonight. You're gonna have to give me a real answer, Alex. I'm not letting you slip on this. I'm not letting you just skate away. Who did you vote for,
I would
Alex?
have to. I'm serious. You would have to tell me who the candidates were for presidency at the time before I could tell you who it
Alex.
was. I don't
Alex.
remember. Dude, I'm telling you, I do not remember. And the reason I'm going to tell you I don't remember, Anton, because I suffer from PTSD. Okay, so I
Alex, you're
have
not gonna
memories.
finesse me. You're not gonna lean on. You're not gonna lean on.
You
Alex.
tell me.
Alex. Alex, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're just gonna sit here
I,
and torpedo yourself like this. You don't
I
have to
torpedo
listen.
myself,
Listen,
but that's
Alex,
the truth. The God's honest
Alex,
truth.
Alex. You don't have to down the shore, Alex. Alex, you don't have to down the shore, Alex. I'm gonna need you to be able to substantiate your argument or concede. You don't have to down this shore,
Hey,
Alex.
I'm not too proud to not concede, brother. Let me tell you that. Okay, I can
Alex,
always learn from somebody. So if
Alex.
I have to concede, then I'm going to concede. But
There's
I
two.
can't
There's two
exactly tell you
questions
what
that's
it
on
is.
the floor, Alex, that you didn't answer, sir. And the first question
Okay,
was, what did Trump do that was bad for black people? That's number one. And number two,
I told
who did
you,
you vote
his
for,
stance on the party.
Alex? Alex, who did you vote for? Come on, Alex. Don't you act like you lagging out on me. Don't you
No,
unplug
I'm
the
not
internet
lagging out.
on me, Alex. Let me
I'm
tell you
not
something.
gonna unplug the
Let me
internet.
tell you something that we used to do back in the day when Xbox Live first came out. When Xbox
Here it
Live first
comes.
came
Oh,
out,
you talking
C
about
A C A M
lag
E D.
switching?
When Xbox Live first came out, in order for us to be able to save our record, and thankfully Xbox has fixed this now. In order for us to be able to save our record, we would just pull the Ethernet cord out of the wall so that we could turn off the router. This
I'm
is
not
what
so old. I don't understand
this
what
is what
lag
I think
switching
you're
is.
trying to do to me, Alex.
I understand what lag switching is. I'm not that old.
So you know
But the
all of this stuff, but you can't substantiate who you voted for. Did you vote for Kanye? Who did you vote for, Alex?
I just told you I can't remember.
Alex, Alex, Alex,
It
Alex.
wasn't Trump.
So just tell Alex, just tell us. You don't
I
like,
don't.
you
It
don't
wasn't
like.
him.
Alex, I'd be willing to bet my left nut
What's that?
you benefited significantly as a result of Trump becoming the president. And you have no respect for this honorable white man that is sitting in front of you, Alex, all because you were emotional. And then you first came up here talking
Emotional.
about you wouldn't mind a white woman. Well, you didn't say white, but a woman being president of the United States of America. Alex, why are you so docile?
Qualified.
Alex, why are you so docile?
Specify. Listen. Specify qualified woman. I didn't
Like
say
who?
anyone.
Like who? Like who?
I just told you there was no woman currently in any political space that's qualified.
Alex, let me tell you something. I think you
Say
would vote for a woman over Trump, even though you don't have a leg to stand on for this good white man.
that. You call them good, and I can have a secondary opinion. We can always agree to
Well,
disagree,
Alex,
Anton.
you have not told me anything. You have not answered question number one. And question number one is what is it that he did that was so bad for black people? What makes him bad?
Like I
Alex,
said,
don't you
anything I
don't
say
you
right
stare
now,
don't you stare at my eyes like you want
listen,
to come over here
listen,
and
bruh. Anything I say right now, if it's not substantiated by your terms as being verifiable,
you didn't say
you're
anything.
not going to do it.
You didn't say
But the whole
anything,
thing is,
Alex. You
I
didn't
can't
answer
say
the
anything
question.
without going to Google and telling you exactly what he did wrong.
Alex, you have not said anything. I said that Trump
I don't agree with you, and that's what I'm saying.
overwhelmingly supported historical black colleges. Trump has
Everybody's trying to get me to answer the question.
Trump has invested in opportunity zones. Like I have given you hit after hit after hit after hit, and you have not been able to substantiate by your claim
This
that
is
it's not good for black people by answering one question. You no,
Anton. I
Alex,
can't
Alex,
believe a
Alex,
man of your intelligence
Alex,
doesn't come on the
Alex,
show
Alex, Alex,
prepared
Alex,
to answer
Alex.
questions.
I'm gonna give you the X back in your name when you start answering questions. So, Alex,
I'm from the
Alex,
East Coast. You can leave the K in there.
Alex, Alex,
That's
Alex.
all good.
You cannot make a claim on any of our good white American presidents and then not be able to substantiate your argument. I need you, Alan, to tell me what is it that he's done that is bad for black people specifically because you made that statement and I did not forget. Let me see my baby one more time while Alan is
Right.
over
To
here
me,
trying to
like I
figure
said,
out what
the
they.
man is morally inept, and I just personally don't like him. Whether that's based on any kind of fact, I just don't like the man.
So you just don't like. Look at this good American baby. Look at this good
Hey,
American baby right here, Alan.
whose baby is it? He's a cutie.
My
Whose
American,
baby is
my American baby has said that Allie, you have failed the test of being a
like that?
strong American that can substantiate your argument, and this baby does not like what it is that you're saying right now, Allie.
Hey, I'm going to concede to the baby.
Look at her.
Allie, this is a good American baby right here.
Hey, I'm conceding to the baby, Anton. I'm conceding to the baby.
Allie, I'm gonna need you to go
But
home.
anything, look, I'm going to study up because I know the way you are. You're not. You're a very
Somebody go
intelligent
get my
man.
American
You
flag.
carry Anton. I got flags behind me too, brother. So
You take
here's
yours
the thing.
down. You take yours down. You give
Oh
me
no,
take your flag down. Take your flag down, Allie.
I got flags behind me too. Now where he go?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Allie, you are
Bro,
not
don't
the
make me go get mine.
Allie,
Don't make
you
me
are
go get
not
mine.
the American that I
Listen,
thought you were.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If I go get mine, mine came from the Gulf War, so it
Allie,
actually was shot.
Allie, Allie, Allie. We appreciate your service, but I'm gonna have to
All
let
right.
you go. These people are not Americans.